They crazy.
Oh my god. You pants on.
What's up, idols? It's Cece Lesson 3. Welcome back to my channel. So it has been a while, guys. I am so sorry. What had happened was I've been working at a hagwon for the last 2 weeks, and that keeps me pretty busy. I forgot what it's like to be a teacher. I'm only doing this temporarily, so I'll be back on like my regularly scheduled program soon. I had to tell you guys about this crazy night out the other night. Just a story time basically about like these 3 really cool dudes we met at the club. Crazy stuff happened, and I'm sorry I didn't vlog it because we went back to Brooklyn and I already vlogged Brooklyn. So I'd already vlogged our time in Brooklyn, so I didn't vlog again, but I do have some footage on my phone. I cannot wait to show y'all, but I'm gonna save it for the end because you're not gonna believe it unless you see it. It's one of those nights, it felt like it was a movie. Like, it was so fucking lit. Before we get into this video, please follow me on Instagram and TikTok, CC Lesson 3. If you do follow me on Instagram, chances are this isn't the first time you've heard this story or seen a bit of this footage, so you can get, you know, a little bits of heads up there because I post every day about what my life is like here in Korea. Also, please turn on the notifications so you know when I upload. Please subscribe if you haven't already. Like this video if this is the content you like, and let's get into this story. So I'm gonna set the scene. We're gonna go back to last Saturday. I spent all day at home. My friends work. They don't get off work till like midnight. So I literally spent all day watching. Actually, I got into K-dramas again recently because Chaeonu is something special. So I was watching Gangnam Beauty because my friend Carolita uploaded this really funny TikTok. I'll show you the clip here.
Look at this scene.
너 향수 뿌렸냐?
그래, 난 향수도 뿌리면 안 되냐?
Look at him.
And that made me want to watch it. So I was like, what is this? And who is that beautiful man? I mean, I knew Astro. So like, I knew a few of their songs. I like 2. But I didn't know he was an actor. So I watched Gangnam Beauty, then I watched True Beauty. So that was my Saturday before. And honestly, I wasn't even gonna go out. So like, do you ever feel like when you're inside all day, you don't wanna go out at night? Like, I spent all day in bed watching my dramas. I was like, I don't really feel like getting dressed and putting on makeup and doing my hair just to go out for like 4 hours. But I was overruled and we went. And we actually met this really cool girl named Sungmi. Kate met her like a few weeks ago in Seoul. And she was here visiting and everything. Yeah, and she's like from Jeju, so it was kind of nice to see a native show us around and everything and teach us some satori. So yeah, she came with us. Very much Gyopo energy. So we all went up and we went to Brooklyn, and we kind of knew that, okay, we probably won't be able to be out here that long because they close at 2. But sometimes they stay open later than 2. I don't know what the rule is. So we got there at like 1. And you know, we're sitting there drinking and partying. We got on one side of like the bar, it was like really crowded, like where the stage was, like where I showed you guys in that vlog, like, and when I vlogged Brooklyn, everybody was gathered over by the stage, and we're like, it's kind of crowded over there. So we went on the other side of the bar, and it was like just us at first. It was just 4 girls, and then these 3 dudes came over, and like, you know, they're just dancing, like, yeah, just like being friendly. And you know, we got our shots because you get like free shots when you go in. I think it's because Kate knows the owner. I'm not sure if that's like an everybody thing or a Kate thing, and we get the perks. So we got our shots, and you know, the music, we're finally feeling it a little bit, loosening it up. And then these 2 dudes, I don't know, it was 3 of them, but 2 in particular just kept taking their shirts off. I don't know why. They were taking their shirts off and dancing, and you know, I'm booed up. So I was like trying to have fun, y'all, because it's 3 of them, and then I was with 3 friends. It's like 3 single friends and 3 single friends. So I was just like, let me watch the tea get spilled. So it's kind of fun to like, and I'm like asking Bria, like, do you like any of them? And like trying to like see who's like getting closer to who and everything. So I was just like, ooh, this is fun being on the outside looking in. So like, we're dancing, and you know, typically, you know, it's like 1 song and then they leave, but they were just kind of with us for the whole hour. You know, the party started to kind of gradually, like, what's the word I'm looking for? Migrate? Yeah. And like, everybody was going from that side of the bar with the stage and everything to where we were, and we're like, oh my god, it's so crowded. Like, we were the party. Rhea was, you know, doing like, hi Kai. He scared the crap out of me. Hi. Ignore Kai's cameo. Get your ass out of my face. So like, you know, what I love is, you know, Bria can do the most minimum thing, and everybody's like, whoa, 대박, whoa. You know, she's a good dancer. I'm not trying to say she's not a good dancer, but she could just pop it once and everyone's like, whoa! And it was so funny to see. So then, you know, the music's starting to wind down and we're like, oh crap, is this like, it's almost 2, like, is this their way of telling us we need to go? So then we're like, dang man, like what the heck are we gonna do? So we left and like we were heading out and saying bye to the bartender and all that stuff. And I didn't know we were going anywhere else. I thought, well, we had an hour of good fun. I thought we were gonna go back home and maybe drink here because we did that pre-gaming and we do that sometimes. Then we're outside going to the car and we see the 3 guys who would like dancing all night. Kay said, hey, we're going to another club, like follow us to the next club. They were like, oh, next club, next club. One cool thing about Brooklyn is it's in the middle of nowhere, so there's like a long stretch of highway with not a lot of people on there, especially when it's like 2 a.m. So we were driving, you know, windows down, music bumping, and we're like, oh crap, like looking in the rearview mirror, like turning around. Like, wow, they're actually following us. Like we thought they'd be like, yeah, now we're going home, but they stayed with us. Like it was really interesting. So one thing I was worried about is the club we were going to was Link. Now I've talked about this club before, how there may or may not be discriminatory practices with them as far as like letting in foreigners or not. So I was like, I don't want to go there. Like we're Bria, we're black. Like we're probably not gonna get in. She was like, I've been there before, it's fine. I'm like, oh my god. And then on top of that, the week before we went, she told me how her British friend, who's a white girl, they didn't let her in. So I don't know. I feel like they let foreigners in sometimes they don't. And a lot of clubs in Korea are like that. So I didn't want to partake, but I also didn't want to be the only person like, I'm just gonna go home and go to bed instead. So I was like, fine, let's go. So we're stretching down the highway, like blasting music, windows down, lit. It's fucking, it was like in a movie. It was really fun. Next thing you know, the car full of boys, they speed up next to us and like they got their windows down and one of them is like hanging out the side like, yeah! And we're like, get in the car. Oh my God, please get in the car. And again, I have footage of that. It's on my phone. I didn't vlog it. So I'm gonna put that in towards the end of the video so y'all can see how funny it was. It's kind of a long clip, so I don't want to like have it trimmed and interrupted in the middle of the story, so I'm gonna put that at the end. Yeah, they were following us and we're starting to get into heavier traffic, so we're like, yo, like tell your boy to get in the car, like this is dangerous. They finally got him to behave and he went inside. And first of all of them were about the same age as us. There's this one kid, okay, so we gave them nicknames. One was the crazy one, the normal one, and the Bieber one. And we called the Bieber one Bieber because he was wearing like this Drew hoodie, even though it's like 85 degrees outside, shorts, and he was like, oh yeah, I don't like Justin Bieber, I am Justin Bieber. We're like, okay. But he also looks like he's 12. And he's like, I'm 27, I'm a man. We're like, what? Like they're all in like their mid to late 20s. So yeah, we get to this club, Link, and I'm like looking like at the bouncers, like they gonna let us in or not. And the thing is, like, it was so like strict and like they got strict security and they looked at my shoes.
What are those?
And told me I had to sign a waiver. I was wearing like chunky sandals, like black chunky sandals, my toes were out. And he said I had to sign like a waiver, I guess to say if my feet get fucked, that's on me. So then we actually made it in, but the boys didn't get in because they were wearing sandals. And the thing that is so weird to me with that is Jeju is an island, right? It's summertime. A lot of people come here to do island shit, like go to the beach. So to say you can't wear sandals inside is really interesting. So they didn't go in. The girls exchanged information with them. We were only inside for like maybe 25 minutes. It was people smoking inside. It wasn't that fun. It wasn't a whole lot of foreigners in there. But there was one other black girl who she had like these braids and she typed out a note because it was too loud. Like we couldn't talk to each other. So she typed out a note and she said, I'm so happy to see other black people in here. I was like, hey! Like, I told her, like I typed back to her, I was worried about coming here because I heard they were racist. And she was like, I don't think they're like that anymore. Like they got called out, so they're trying to change. And I was like, progress. So yeah, we didn't stay long. So they texted the boys and asked them where they were. And they were actually right across the street eating and drinking soju. So we just went right over there. And they had like all these like entrees and anju and snacks and stuff. And a lot of soju. So we were all just drinking. And it was funny because like for the most of the night, you know, they were just dancing. They weren't really saying a whole lot. But this time we were actually talking with them. And I was like, oh, like, so you guys do speak. At this dinner, I could kind of see like pairs forming. I'm just like, okay, she likes him. He likes her. She likes him. Like, it was kind of fun. I'm like, and later in the night, I was like, so you feeling this boy? Like, it was kind of fun to like confirm suspicions and stuff. Yeah, but then the one who was like wailing out of the car, like, yeah, screaming and could not stay in the car on the ride out there to the next club, he just dipped. We thought he went outside to smoke, but he just didn't come back. So we asked his two friends, like, where'd he go? And he said, oh, I think he went home. We're like, oh, wow, okay. He just peaced out. So he left. My friend, I'm not gonna say who, my friend liked the one that left early. So she was sad that he left. And we're drinking and drinking, and it's getting light out. We're like, maybe we should go. Like, we've been here a long time, finding out each other's birthdays, what we do, how we travel, career. Like, it was a really chill night, great conversation. It was fun. Everybody was laughing and toast. Like, it was really nice. So we're leaving, and we're trying to figure out who's going home with where, like how. Was that English?
No!
And we're trying to figure out who's going home with who, like, because there were a few people who had cars, but also people who were drinking too much, and some people who lived farther than others. So we all came in one car, and all the girls were sober, like we were fine, but the boys were not. So the Bieber boy, they had his car, and he had the normal boy say, oh, you can take my car home, I'll get a ride home with the girls. Because he lived actually pretty close to us in like the Jeju City area, where the other ones lived in like other points on the island, like where it's farther east and farther west, and it's like 40 minutes to an hour. So they were like, all right, he's like, all right, I'll just take your car home and like give it back to you tomorrow. Oh, by the way, the Bieber kid is like a major Weeknd fan. So I was like, my chingu, like y'all know, I am in love with the Weeknd. So I was very excited there. We were just doing karaoke, basically like carpool karaoke. He's like, oh yeah, man, the Weeknd, yeah, that's my shit. Like, it was really fun. So yeah, we had a really fun night. And one thing that was really impressive, oh my God. So like, I don't expect a lot of Korean people to know what the N-word is. So like when a song plays and they usually sing along, it sucks, but I'm just like, like I just kind of take that bullet. Like when we were out clubbing, I think, oh, was it Caroline? Killer West, wait, well, how does that song go? Hell, that's my baby, Caroline, West Side. And Sungmi was like, oh no, why is everyone saying the word? Why is everyone singing the word? And even this Bieber kid knew not to say it. So we was like, respect, like, oh my God, like that was amazing. So we dropped him off, and he was, you know, he's like, thank you, like, oh my God, like, and everybody's like, he's so cute, because he has such a baby face, even though he's like 27. And it's funny because all of the guys have dimples. So we started to call them the Bojoge boys, like dimples, like they all had dimples. We dropped him off, and then they started a group chat. So we have like this group chat on Instagram. Yeah, that was the end of the night. It was probably like 7 a.m. at that point. We all went our separate ways. Everybody went home like to their own beds. But then I woke up to Kate saying, hey, do you guys want to go to the beach, in the group chat? And everybody's like, yeah, let's go to the beach. And we're like, oh, so now we're going to the beach. I think I had just woken up at like noon, and I had to start getting ready for the beach. I mean, the beach was a pretty chill day. Clearly, some of the boys were still hungover. Some of the girls were still hungover. I'm surprised that I drank as much as I did and I was fine. Like, I think I handle soju the best of all alcohols. Like, I can drink more of it without feeling it. So I was good. I was like, what's wrong with y'all? Like, come on, turn up. We at the beach. Oh, one funny thing. So right before the normal boy took Bieber boy's car home, my friend said, hey, let your friend know that if he didn't leave early, I was gonna f him. The one who dipped, who like smoked a cigarette, hanging out the car, he just dipped and left. And we was like, oh my God, I can't believe you told him that. So we were like, and the dice have been rolled. The only thing is, Normal Boy told the wrong person that message. He told that to Bieber Boy. That was an awkward full day at the beach because we didn't know that Bieber thought that my friend wanted him when she did not. She wanted the other dude. So yeah, we've actually seen them a few times since then. Wednesday, we went to this really cool pool place. Like, it was like a cafe lounge, but we were the only ones in there. It had like this big screen with all this music, high ceilings, it's air conditioned, have these beautiful pools, and nobody else is there. So I swear, it felt like we were on the set of a K-drama. Like, it was so grand, it's so pretty. I'll put in some clips here because I did record on my phone.
Wow. Oh, this is cool. I would have brought my bikini, man. Oh my God, I have it. I don't. Oh. Bring the choice. Yeah, regular choice. Yeah, but she's wearing bikini top. But I'm saying she wasn't wearing. Oh my God, this is so pretty. It is, yeah. We definitely do. They crazy.
Oh my God, you pants on.
Went to the pool, and it's funny because we're all like, oh no, like why didn't any of us bring swimsuits? Like, we didn't know the pool would be open this late at night, because at that point, it was probably like 10:30 or 11 o'clock at night, and we didn't know the pool part was still open. So me and Sungmi went to go get drinks for everybody, and then we came back and everybody's in the pool fully clothed. We're like, what did we miss? Like, Kate's like, help me, like out of the like unicorn plushy floaty thing. So I help her out, but then the boys jump in and then they pulled her back in. Bria's the only one dry. She like, I don't know, girl. And it's funny because me and Bria, we were the only black people, the only non-ethnically Korean people. So we're like, come on, like we gotta represent for the foreigners to show that we're fun too. We do random spontaneous shit like this too. So I told her, she was like, I'll go in if you go. And I was like, okay, let's go. So I went in, like I had a white cropped shirt on with the blue bra underneath. I had like some gray underwear and I had some high-waisted black jeans on. So I did take my jeans off because I wanted to at least have something dry to put back on. But the shirt, you know, it's a light breezy shirt. I could wring it out pretty easily. Oh fuck, oh my god, I was totally about to forget something major. We left the pool, everybody's like fully in their clothes and everything still. And Bria was like, y'all want to come back to mine? Like we have a ton of tequila and alcohol and stuff. And they was like, yeah, like party at Bria's. So everybody moved the caravan over here. And so it's 7 of us all together. It's funny because they were like, because you know, they just jumped in the pool with their clothes. It's like, we don't have any clothes to put on. Bria's like, I got you. I got some like sweatpants. Y'all can put on some clothes. So everybody came over here, just had to borrow some of Bria's clothes to put on. And it was funny because I was like, I'm taking a shower first. I don't like feeling mucky. Like that's another reason why I don't like summer. So I hopped in the shower. As soon as I got out, everybody's just lounging around in Bria's clothes. It was so funny. Like they're wearing her sweatpants, her t-shirts, her jeans. I was just like, okay, y'all look comfy. So then they started playing Never Have I Ever and all that stuff. I was like, this is where I'm gonna peace out. So I went in the room, called my boyfriend, and then we decided to teach them how to dance a little bit. Well, Bria mainly, because I forgot how it even came up, but I think we were talking about how that first night at the club, Bria was twerking. It was like, how do you do that? I was like, oh, Bria used to teach us how to twerk. And they were like, really? Okay, you gotta show us. So she's like giving us lessons, and Sungmi made a lot of progress. Oh my God, it was so much fun. And then we went back again the very next day because we were like, we want to come back prepared. Like we want to be in our bikinis and swimsuits and stuff. So we brought towels, we brought our swimwear. It's very windy yesterday. It was kind of stormy. We were looking up at the clouds because we knew the rain was coming. We just didn't know when. And honestly, all week we've been told it's gonna rain. It's been sunny all week. So we didn't really take it all that seriously. So we jump in and everything. Everybody's having fun. We're drinking, dipping each other in the pool, pushing each other in, playing games. We can hold our breath the longest. Like it was so much fun. We had a lot of fun. But they closed at midnight and people were like, so we still kind of want to do stuff. So the guy said, oh, we're going to drink in Jeju City Hall. Y'all want to come? And we're like, all right, let's go. So we all just like put on our clothes and like went back to follow them because we didn't really know where we were going. So I had this skirt that had like these super high splits on both sides, like above each thigh. But I figured, you know, we're just going swimming, so it's fine. And I even asked Bria, I was like, we're just swimming and then coming home, right? She's like, yeah. I'm like, all right, cool. So it's like a cover up type of thing. So when the wind blows, it was very windy. You can see all of my bikini bottoms. So I was like trying to cover that up. And once they said, we're going somewhere else to eat, and I was like, I'm not wearing this out like around people. So then the Bieber boy let me borrow his pants. He said, oh, I have an extra pair. You can wear these. And the crazy thing is I actually fit his pants. So I wear men's Korean pants. Like that just shows you the size difference in this country. And we went out to get something to eat, drink some makgeolli and soju, have some pajeon. I love pajeon. Oh my God. It's funny because when we left, we actually got caught in the rain. So like we go downstairs and we're like, oh no, like so we were running in the rain. Everybody's trying to remember where they parked and everything. Basically, I spent all day Thursday just wet. Like we were in the pool, in and out of the rain. It was really fun. Yeah, so I just wanted to share like a really fun, crazy weekend story time with you guys. It's more than a weekend. It was last Saturday, Sunday, Wednesday, and Thursday. So had a lot of fun. Like they're very chill. Like I don't know if it's like a Jeju thing, but like they're so chill. They're always down to just hang out and like, yeah, let's go drink, let's go eat, let's go swim again, let's go to the beach, let's do this, let's go to this club. They're very chill. I don't think I'm forgetting anything else. But I do know we're all set to go camping soon. That'll be a lot of fun. I love camping. I haven't been camping since I was like I was gonna say a kid. I went in 2015 with my ex. That was so much fun. So before we go, as promised, I will show you the clip of Crazy Boy, Homeboy, hanging out the window while we're speeding down the highway. Do not try this at home. This video might get me in trouble on YouTube. I don't know. Don't try this at home. I will offer a billion disclaimers. He was drunk, made poor decisions. Don't even remember it, regretted it, so do not do that. Here we go.
You're like, yo, his might be ending.
Hey!
Oh my god, are they trying to drag race now? Oh my god! Get it! Oh my god! Wow! That's a red light they're running. Do they know where we're going? Oh my god, he needs to get in the car! Get into the car, man! Oh my god! Oh shit, that's not okay. That's not okay, totally. Get in!
That is it for the story time, I think. Thanks for watching. If you did, remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time.